What's good, everybody? Today I am back with some more sneaker news. Now, I don't know if this article necessarily is going to get into everything, but it is for sure going to be talking about the Retro 5 Tokyos coming back. Now, what I mean by when I say about everything is because there has been some news, because there was a little bit of drama surrounding the Tokyo 5, because some people, some of the leakers or the people that we usually get our sneaker info from, some people were saying that they're already confirmed. Some people were saying, no, it's not, it's cap. And then some people were saying that they're returning with a twist. And then there has been more news saying that Nike and Jordan, I'm pretty sure that they have confirmed this, they plan on bringing out more stuff that is unexpected out of the vault. So things like Tokyo 5s, the Undefeated 4s, these are things that we never really expected to come back out because of how limited they are. So this opens the floodgates to stuff like Dornbeckers and things like that, where it's just like, yeah, we thought that was a one and only drop. Now and I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm not the biggest and honestly, when I saw the Tokyo 5s being re-released, I'm like, oh brother. I'm like, bro, honestly, I think I'm at a point where it's just really getting corny to me. I feel like some of these shoes just need to deserve to be in the vault, bro. Like, these type of shoes deserve to be chased. And even if you bring it back, original or as close as possible to the original ones, right? That's okay, but I don't even think it would perform well because no one really knows the history behind the Tokyo 5s. And to a lot of the generation now, this is just going to look like essentially a Lightning or, a Lightning 5. And then if you put a twist to it, it's like, what's really the point? You know what I mean? Like, we're done with the twist. Same with the Soul 3s. Like, I like it just because it is physically impossible for me to own it, because the highest that they went to was a men's 11. So this is a way for me to participate. But I think doing stuff like this actually takes away a lot from the game. Now, again, these are shoes where it's like, this is probably like the 1% shoppers when it comes to sneakers trying to find stuff like this. But I think we all try to we yearn to get to that point. And I think that's just like the gradual, you know what I'm saying? Just getting better when it comes to sneakers. But let's get into the article. Let's see all the details about the Tokyo 5s. And let's get into it, man. So the vault has been opened at Jordan Brand. Some all-time grails and ultra-rare sneakers that many thought would never see the light of day are returning, like the undefeated Air Jordan 4. Later in the year, Jordan Brand also has plans to bring back the Air Jordan 5 Retro Tokyo. And so here is going to be a little bit of the history, which a lot of people don't even know about. The Air Jordan 5 Tokyo was released in 2011 to celebrate Jordan Brand's new retail location in Tokyo, Japan, the Tokyo 23 store. The limited to Japan release has gone down in history as one of the most coveted Air Jordan 5s ever, which is 100% true. Although it has never been re-released, design elements from the pair were applied to the colorway of the Air Jordan 5 Retro, which was released in 2020. And that was a pair that I specifically bought because I admired the Tokyo 5 so much, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy this because I know this is the closest that I'm going to get to the Tokyo 5s in a long time, or, ever in my life. And I think that's what, motivates us or influences us to buy these other shoes. And that just comes on with a lot of these shoes restocking, right? There are a handful of shoes where I went out my way to do something crazy or paid, an absurd amount of money just to get this specific pair, or I went down a size and it may hurt my feet a little bit just to secure this pair, because I know that it's just not going to come out anytime soon, or ever for that matter. And just for people to just be, or for Nike and Jordan, just be re-releasing these shoes like they have no, value or actual meaning to them, it's kind of crazy to me. But, and it honestly hurts their own product, because now if you were to release the, the 5s again, it's like, well, what are we really releasing them for? We actually have the Tokyo 5s. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Soul Retriever spoke with Jordan Brand, who started that the brand plans to bring back the Tokyo Air Jordan 5 with some slight changes. It's been more than 10 years since our consumer has had an opportunity to get their hands on such a unique silhouette, which we know is special, reads the statement from Jordan. It was a time to reintroduce it, especially with the reception recent 5 releases has had. Okay, this is how I know like they're just not in tune with the customer base. First off, they said with the reception. Wait, hold on. Let me reread this, bro. It's been more than 10 years since our consumer has had an opportunity to get their hands on such a unique silhouette, which we know is special, and it was time to reintroduce it. A lot of people weren't even in the game in 2011. I wasn't even in the game in 2011. 2, it was a Tokyo only. So if you literally were not in Tokyo, Japan, you had literally a 0% chance of getting this. And then 3, the reception recent 5 releases have had, bro, y'all did a reimagined series of the #1 Jordan 5 to ever be released, an OG colorway. Duh, it's gonna do good, and y'all made it limited to the point where it caught a lot of people off guard. That's the only, like, come on, man, like. The sneaker is nearly a 1-to-1 retro of the original Air Jordan 5 Tokyo 23, as the yellow upper, black and gray accents and Tokyo 23 logo are applied to the upper. However, Jordan Brand changed the rubber toe cap on the outsole to be yellow this time. The original was black. Do we have a picture of the original? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay that much attention to the original. However, Jordan Brand changed the rubber toe cap on the outsole to be yellow. I'm trying to see why would they not have them side by side? An alternate sample of the OG and OVO Air Jordan 5 Tokyo that appeared a few years back features the design element. I mean, it's okay to change shoes like this, I guess, because it's just like, the people who do have it, or it's just like no one really has it, you know what I mean? Jordan's explanation for the toe cap change: we didn't want those who copped the pair 10 years ago to feel like their efforts go for naught. So the slight change in the toe cap offers a differentiation from the original while keeping the integrity of the Tokyo 5s. So what do we, bro, that doesn't make sense at all, because if that's the case, what are y'all doing for the undefeated 4s? Are y'all just going to say it's different because y'all have 2 different versions? Because one version is going to be like the one back in the day, right? And then not to mention just all the stuff that y'all are bringing back in general. Y'all are bringing back the off-whites. So what, y'all going to change them too? I don't know. I don't get that. What about the Black Cat 3s? I don't know, man. It's just real inconsistent at this point, and I feel like they're just saying stuff just to talk. You can expect us to continue bringing these type of silhouettes in the future, some with slight twists and some true to the original. That's what I'm saying. So what is the fine line, or what's the line in general of, hey, we can do a slight twist to this one, oh wait, but no, this one has to stay true to the original. Like, because what it doesn't make sense, because you guys are saying that you don't want the people who copped theirs 10 years ago to feel like their efforts go for naught, which, by the way, y'all have done that with multiple releases already, like in this year alone. 2, that literally just is counterproductive to this statement right here. It literally just counters it. Because if you're going to release some that are true to the original, so I guess you just don't care about their feelings? Like, come on, man. It literally does not make sense. It doesn't make sense at all, bro. Like, I truly just think that they're running out of ideas and they're going fully off of nostalgia. And eventually, bro, the nostalgia is going to run out. And it's like, even for stuff like this, people were not around for Tokyo 5s. People don't know the significance of Tokyo 5s. On top of the fact, if you release the new Tokyo 5s and don't release it in a way, obviously you can't recapture the same moment of the original Tokyo 5s without making it a Tokyo exclusive release. But you guys should have some type of event to where it gives us that similar feel. If not, it's just a regular shoe now. Simple. Simple as that, bro. It really doesn't even make sense for you to, like, I don't know. I just don't like this. I don't like the direction that Jordan Brand is going right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Air Jordan 5 Retro Tokyo 2025 release details. The new Air Jordan 5 Tokyo version will be released in late September 2025 through Nike, sneakers, and select Jordan Brand retailers, online and in store. Available in men's sizing. The retail price is $210. Actually, $220, thanks to the tariffs. Not even due to the tariffs, due to Nike being greedy. So $220 for retail in September. So, yep, that's all the information for the Tokyo 5s. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this at all. Like, yes, some people, like, there's a world where you can kind of defend it, because, like, the Soul 3s, for example, I didn't get them because everybody was trying to tax and I didn't hit for retail. It is what it is. Now they're like at retail now, so. But I still plan on getting that shoe because the original Soul 3s was my grail, and I knew, like, it was literally physically impossible for me to get it. So you can definitely make that same argument with this. If there were people back in the day who, you know, were actually around and they just weren't able to get this, and this is a grail of theirs. So yes, you can still fill that void. But I still think, even with the Soul 2.0s, it is a completely different shoe. So yes, I have the shoe, but I really don't. Like, it's just feeling like a temporary void, to be honest. But it's like you take what you get. You dig what I'm saying? Now, obviously, this change isn't as drastic as the 2.0s for the Souls. So this is probably a little bit better. But I just don't like the direction that they're going with, because I do think that it could get just a little convoluted down the line. And I do think that we should just be preserving some of these releases. And even if we just decide to open the vault completely, please give us an experience with the release procedure to make it feel like we're actually copying the shoe from back in the day. If not, I just feel like it's just another Jordan release, and we're just gonna cop it, or we're gonna try to cop it to fill that void, you know, and it might not even fully fill that void. So that's my opinions, but you guys can let me know yours in the comment section below. Do you enjoy all of these crazy grails, crazy throwbacks coming back? Do you enjoy the twist? Do you want all of them to have twists? Do you want some to all be original? Let me know all that in the comment section below. And with that being said, fo out. Peace.